we're showing you around the outside of this 69 Dodge Charger. Of course, it's styled after the General Lee. Start at the front here. You'll notice, just like on the show car, you've got that big cow catcher brush guard up front here on the front bumper. You've got the chrome front and rear bumpers. We'll see that when we get to the rear. All the panels on the car, all steel. Again, you got the iconic orange color that the General Lee was. Working our way back here, you'll see the wheels also exactly the same as what was on the TV stunt car that they used. That same style aluminum wheel that's on here right now. Those are wrapped in the Futura GLS Super Sport radial tires. We work our way back here. Again, the fitment of all the panels on this car is actually really good. Your door panels, you'll notice the door gaps, both the front and the rear of the door. The gaps are very uniform. Elevations are actually really good on this car as well. Now again, back here on the doors, as well as on the roof and above the trunk lid there on the back, you'll have all the decals that would have been on the original General Lee car that they used, but these are vinyl, they're not painted on. So if you wanted to ever remove these from the car, a little bit of heat, those will come right off real easy, and then you just have your plain orange Charger. As we come back here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the door. We'll talk about the inside now a little bit. Again, all your, inside the doors here, the door sill plates are in nice shape. Door panels, everything in this car is all black. That's your factory black interior. It's got front bucket seats. It retains the factory dash with all factory gauges in there. You've got center console with the automatic shifter in the console. You even have a CD or a CB unit in here, just like the original General Lee would have had. And there's also a little toggle switch in there that'll operate that famous horn that you hear on the TV show all the time. Working our way back here, we're going to go ahead and shut this. Door shuts real nice and easy. Again, elevations, gaps, looks really good on this car. Again, everything on top, the General Lee, the Confederate flag, it's all vinyl, so it can all be easily removed. As we come back again, wheels, same thing as front. All of your chrome moldings and trim, those are all in pretty good condition on the car. No real problems there. Up on top of the rear quarter panel, you've got the iconic fuel cap here, the fuel lid that'll just flip open there to fuel. That's something that is very Mopar-ish on these cars here. They kept that on a lot of their old muscle cars. And working our way to the back now, again, the chrome bumpers. We'll mention the trunk lid, the fitment and everything on that when we get back here. But that's pretty much it for up the driver's side of the car. Alright, now around the back side of our 69 Charger General Lee style car here. Again, you've got your chrome rear bumper. It's got the bumperettes too back here. You'll see the backup lights also down here in the lower valance. And the tailpipes out below that. The tail panel here is blacked out just like it would have been on the TV car. On the inside of the trunk, first thing here around the outside would be your weather stripping. That's in all good condition. There's no cracking or anything on that. Looks like it's fairly new stuff too. As far as inside, the trunk floor is in real good condition on this car. You've got the spare tire. The trunk lid itself underneath is all painted up the same as the car. Now the one thing that you will not see in this trunk is the bow and arrow that Bo and Luke Duke used to have in the TV show. That's unfortunately not included with this car. But other than that, everything you see in there will come with it there. As far as that goes, taillight lenses, those are in good condition there too. There's no cracks or anything on those taillight lens covers. And the trunk lid will shut it. And you'll see the gaps on the trunk lid, both side to side and across the back here. Those are all really good gaps there. The elevations are really good also. Not too much, a little bit of deviation here, but for the most part, everything looks good, the whole way around there. Also, you'll see the CB antenna back here also. Again, something you would have seen on that original TV show car. That's pretty much it for the back of our car. We'll go ahead and work our way around now to the passenger side. Alright, now up the passenger side of the car here. Again, there's really nothing too much to say about this side that wasn't said about the other side. Everything the same. You just got the same style wheels that would have been on the TV car. We walk forward here as far as your chrome moldings, trim, and all that stuff. Everything's in pretty good condition. Again, this is an older car. You might see a couple little tiny imperfections here and there, but for the most part, everything is really nice on this car. Again, as I mentioned, these are all decals. Nothing is painted on this car except for the actual orange. Everything could be removed if you ever wanted to. We'll go ahead and open up the passenger side door here and just take a look at that real quick. Again, everything's painted real nice to match the outside of the car. Your door sill plates, again, in very good condition. Black door panels, the black upholstery, the dash. Again, dash has no cracks in it. If we look up our weather stripping here, up the windows here, and everything looks really good. I don't see any cracks in that. I don't know if this is brand new or not, but it looks pretty good. They're not dried out, cracked, or weathering at all. They look in pretty good shape there. So other than that, we'll shut this door. Again, everything closes real nice and easy. Door gaps, again, front and rear, are going to be pretty uniform there. Elevations, again, I'm actually surprised. The elevations are really nice on this car. We'll work our way forward. They put a cover on the antenna out here since they've got the CB antenna out back. Again, hood gaps here and elevations are really nice also. The sides pretty darn straight. Yeah, sides really straight actually. Again, front wheels same as the back ones. Your chrome bumpers and back up to the front end with that cow catcher brush guard. Just to make this car look just like the TV version would have. Okay, showing you underneath the hood here of our 69 Charger here. Again, this is the infamous General Lee style Charger here. So under the hood here, we have the numbers matching 383 Mopar engine here. You'll see it's topped off with the finned aluminum Mopar air cleaner. It's got some Edelbrock chrome valve covers on it, along with an Edelbrock Performer aluminum intake. Also on top of that intake, there's a Holley dual feed 4-barrel carburetor, and that also has the electric choke on it for those cold morning starts. You've got pretty much your stock radiator here. It's got a 7-blade cooling fan on it. We also have power steering on this car. Manual drum brakes though on this car, all 4 wheels there. We also have long tube headers with complete dual exhaust, mufflers, tailpipes out the back. And of course, the main thing on this car here, what makes it what it is you have the famous Dukes of Hazzard Dixie, the horn here. And they have that on a little toggle switch inside. So if you want to use that, it is operational and you can use that. Again, just the engine bays here finished off just all black. The orange underneath the hood also the same as the outside of the car. And as far as under the hood, that's essentially it. Looking at the underside of our 69 Dodge Charger here, the General Lee edition here. We're going to first start off at the back here. Fuel tank. Fuel tank's in really good condition. Looks fairly new. It's been painted black as well as the rest of the underside of the car, but there's no dents, no dings in the fuel tank, so that all looks good. It's got dual exhaust the whole way back. That's 2 1/4 inch exhaust all the way up through. You have the multi-leaf rear suspension here. Then you got the 8 3/4 inch. That is your typical Mopar rear end. It's got the posi also with manual drum brakes, both front and rear. But since we're going from the rear now, you're just going to see those right now. Again, it's got 2 mufflers here. The mufflers look like they're pretty new. No holes, no anything on those. They look fairly new. So we're going to go ahead up now to the center of the car, and we'll get you a little closer view of those floor pans. Now we're up underneath the center of the 69 Charger there. We're going to take a look at these floor pans. They're in really nice shape. I believe those are probably original floor pans. I didn't notice any patching or anything here on the floors, except for one small area tucked up in here underneath the header here. It looks like they did a patch on the inside there of that floor. But it's just a small one, maybe about 3 or 4 inches, maybe like a 4x4 patch right in there. Again, you see the exhaust, it's all in good shape. It's got a torsion bar, front suspension, very typical of the Mopar cars. The rocker panels all look in good condition as well. And you have the 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission on this car. So yes, you do have an automatic there, and it is paired up with a numbers matching 383 motor. So that's a really nice feature on this car, that it retained its original motor there. So other than that, we're going to go ahead and move up to the front of the car now and take a look at that. And now on the front of the Dodge Charger here, the 69, just take a look real quick under here. Not a whole lot to mention here, except it looks like it's got a couple of new shocks, or newer shocks up front. All of the rubbers and bushings and everything look in pretty good condition on the car as well. Again, you'll notice the manual front drum brakes on this, matched up with the drum brakes on the rear. It's got a front sway bar on it as well. And again, just matched up there with that numbers matching 383 motor. Again, nice to keep original stuff in the car. So other than that, that's pretty much it on the underside of our 69 Charger here.
If you're interested in the vehicle that you just saw in our video, or any of our other vehicles here at Hanksters, please feel free to give us a call at 724-471-2975, or visit us at our website at hanksters.com.